Hi, everybody. My name is Abigail, and I'm the creator of Sacred Sister Soul Talks. And it's a program basically looking at women who are making strides in the community. It doesn't matter what genre or what they're doing, we want to bring their stories because we all have a story. And I wanted to create an entity that will highlight those stories and make a difference as we move forward in this new millennium that's coming. 2020 is going to be the changing space for all of us. And I wanted to do something that made the difference. So I'm sitting here with Iyesha, the creator of Sunye Designs. Sunye Designs is a natural jewelry line, all handmade, and is Orisha based. Am I correct in saying that? Okay. It's Orisha based, and she is a beautiful spirit. She is on her journey and she wanted to share that with the world. So I'm gonna hush and let Sunye tell you about her design. Hi Iyesha, how are you?
I'm great.
I'm here interviewing Iyesha from Sunye Designs. It's a handmade jewelry line. Tell us how you got started with your jewelry.
I've been making jewelry for about 10 years now. I got started just as a hobby, and it's something I've always enjoyed doing because I'm very detail oriented. I happened to have a couple extra dollars in high school, and I wanted to do something different besides, buying clothes or some new shoes or something like that. So I decided, why don't I pick up a hobby or something? So I ended up going to Michael's. I looked around the craft store, and I was like, I like how these beads look. So I got a couple of beads and some string, and then from there, I've just been making jewelry ever since. Um, I can't even remember all the necklaces I've made, but I know if I ever saw them, I would recognize them.
Is there any particular piece that you prefer making? Because I noticed it has a Orisha feel to it. Can you tell us a little more about that?
Of course. So the Orisha are very special to me. It's something that I didn't grow up learning about. It's something that found me when I needed them the most. And it's funny how the universe will bring people into your life, and you may not know the reason that they're there.
There are many choices when it comes to wearing jewelry. What I want is something that has meaning, connection, and reflects me. Sanya Designs reflects that. Trust, honesty, natural, authentic comes to mind. Sanya Designs is handcrafted line of natural jewelry. It's wearable art. Sanya Jewelry, available at Aziza's by Abigail Collection, Dyson Square, Mooresville, North Carolina. 980-549-1004. We now return to our program.
It was something that my ancestors knew, and I mean knew well before they arrived here. And see, we have a disconnect from our ancestry, from being here for so many generations, and not knowing who they were. And that when a lot of people got here from Africa, they felt betrayed. They felt like their ancestors had left them because when they got here, there was nothing like home. There were no coconuts on the trees to talk to OB with, or the guardian that opens up the path for the Orisha so you can talk to them. There was nothing there to help them. So they felt like they had
lost.
been abandoned.
They were lost.
You know?
Yeah.
And then the only thing they were given in place of that loss was, forced religion. In the hospital, there's a guardian, an angel beside your bed, and he's wearing red and white, and he's huge. And I didn't know what that meant to her. I didn't know, anything about the Orisha at this time. But I remember seeing that guardian beside her, and then she was in the hospital, and she started crying. She said, "That's Shango. That's my guardian Orisha." And then from there, she's like, girl, you gotta learn, just do a little research. And me at this time, I'm still Christian. I didn't know anything about Orisha. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll look into it. It's the best I could do here. I can look into it. And everything within me was like, no, that's wrong, because that's what I grew up hearing. Anything that's not Jesus Christ centered is wrong. It's the devil. Don't do that. I couldn't even watch Harry Potter growing up.
Oh.
So to me, I was like, this feels like a forbidden fruit almost, like going down this path where I'll look it up because you've asked me to. And over the generations, we just became to accept it. And this reading and other readings that have come after that now show me how that worked and how things are connected and go full circle. And how you can rediscover your history, your family roots, and your ties to be able to go back to the people that first came to the land of North America if you were not a native of North America. Okay? So understanding that, and this is something that took me years, I began to use that in my jewelry, connecting with your heritage and your ancestry. So I looked it up and I started learning. I didn't understand all the names, didn't know who all the Orisha were, but over time I learned more and I began to understand who they were. And then when things started happening around me, I got a reading.
All right.
Okay, and that was something I didn't know to do before.
Yeah.
See, sometimes we think growing up in church that when things are going on, we're just being tested. Where sometimes there's knowledge that extends beyond us we can tap into and figure out what the root cause or what's actually causing these things are. And that's what I did when I got that reading. And I actually went to Cuba for my reading. You don't have to do that.
That's right. That's right.
But that's who the people, my friend at work knew. They were in Cuba, so I went to them. There's people all around you that can help with readings. You don't have to do that.
Yes.
But the reading I got let me know.
There are many choices when it comes to wearing jewelry. What I want is something that has meaning, connection, and reflects me. Sunye Designs reflects that. Trust, honesty, natural, authentic comes to mind. Sunye Designs is handcrafted line of natural jewelry. It's a wearable art. Sunye Jewelry, available at Aziza's by Abigail Collection, Dyson Square, Mooresville, North Carolina. 980-549-1004. We now return to our program.
Is person that now joining?
Yes.
How can people get a hold of you or your jewelry? How can they get that? If let's say they want to know more about the Orisha, how can they do that?
Yes.
What would you recommend?
The easiest way, if you're in the area, Charlotte, Mooresville, Huntersville, just come by the store.
Okay, we are located here in Mooresville at 710 North Broad Street. That's the Dyson Square. Is there a number they can reach you on email?
Yes, my email is, it's probably easier to find me on Instagram or Facebook. My Instagram is The Sun Does Shine. So even in that, there's hope. The sun does shine. And it's jewelry, Sunye Designs.
Awesome.
I'm setting up my page, so there's not a lot there yet, but there will be.
There will be.
So if you need to reach out to me, just do so there. You can send me a message. I don't mind speaking with you. I'll even meet you at the store if we need to meet. But by all means, reach out, and by all means, follow me, so that way you know what's going on here at the store and just things I'm doing in the community.
That's awesome.
Little things like that where you see a color and you know what, my whole closet is this color. And you don't know why.
It's so true. It is so true. Oh my goodness. I would go into a store and I would buy me something that looks, we would call mother of pearl. And when I come home, I got something similar. I'm like, I gotta really add some color to my
Yeah.
closet. But I'm always drawn to that. So
Exactly.
I go back to it every time. Oh my word. That's awesome.
Exactly. So I use that in my jewelry. You know, when I
Awesome.
make things, if they are blue, I love to incorporate the light blue for the Yamaya Seu, or the dark blue for the Yamaya Koto, or the Yamaya Okute, that different aspect of Yamonya, or the green. Yeah, it reminds you of nature, the
Nature.
forest, the mountains, the everything that is
Yes.
just raw.
Yes.
You
And
know?
your jewelry, they're all aspects of the rainbow.
Exactly.
What we call the rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed that about you. Everything connects. Everything is synchronized.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoy your pieces. I am currently wearing, and I'm learning to mix stuff up. Everything does not always have to match.
Yes.
So right now, this morning, I was feeling to wear the green because I was feeling nature. I was feeling to connect to that aspect of nature. Even my shirt I'm wearing, I wanted a little bit of Oshun in there because I wanted that power, that
Yes.
mother. And I'm wearing blue and blacks, you know. It's what you resonate with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Very much so.
So,
Yes.
how can people now get a hold of you?
Divinity.
Yes.
Or the blue, what is that? That's Yamanya. You know? That's the one that, I'm birthed out of. Or what is that red, that vigorous color?
And like,
That,
wow!
yes. What is that? Why are we always attracted to certain colors and we don't know why? I didn't know that I loved blue so much happened to be a relation to the guardian spirits around me.
And the funny thing, I love all aspects of red,
Yes.
variations of red.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is what we call mother of pearl.
Oh, yes.
And I am just drawn to that. Things that are purple. I don't like deep red, but it's an aspect of red. So I totally get what you're saying.
So connecting with your heritage and your ancestry and understanding that, okay, the Orisha have been there to help me. And the ways that they have helped me are going to be different from the way that they help you. But they're there to always give what's needed. So, as an example, if you're hungry, I'm not going to give you a coat. I'm going to give you food.
Awesome.
That's
awesome.
what the Orisha do. And understanding that has really incorporated into my jewelry, because when you look at it, even the colors, and that's what's big for me, the colors. Understanding that yellow is, representative or symbolic of Oshun. And what is Oshun to us? She's essentially the divine feminine energy.
In the spring of 2020, Sacred Sister Soul Talks will be having its first conference. For additional information on our informative and inspirational talks, or if you have a story to tell and would like to share it, please contact us at Sacred Sister Talks. SacredSisterTalks at gmail.com. That's Sacred Sister Talks at gmail.com or 980-549-1004. Don't forget to share and subscribe.